Benamargosa, Malaga, Spain, November 2024.
Se ha inundado el colegio.
The Benamargosa River in the Axarquía on the eastern side of Malaga province has burst its banks, and the village is beginning to flood according to local reports this Wednesday afternoon, November 13th. Water has begun to enter several houses and businesses near the river, as well as the Encarnación church. Despite the width of the riverbed as it passes through the village, the water has reached over the bridge that crosses it and has begun to enter several streets, as confirmed to SUR by the mayor, Salvador Arcas.
Familia, madre mía, la Virgen Santa puta. Mira cómo está el río Málaga. El río Málaga está...
Flooded streets, floating cars and torrents of water sweeping away everything in their path. The situation was the same in Valencia 2 weeks ago, but today it is the same as in Malaga. Several municipalities are on high alert for flooding, and in Benamargosa the river has overflowed. Francisco, a resident of the area, says that the water has swept away bars and nearby businesses. According to Francisco, the bridge has been completely buried, and they fear that the situation will become more complicated. This is the third flood I have seen, but none of this magnitude, he warns. The mayor said, "The situation is very complicated. We are warning the residents in the low houses to move to higher ground," said Arcas. The highest rainfall in the Axarquía recorded so far today has been in Alfernadillo, with 118.5 millimeters, 85.8 millimeters in the Salto del Negro in Cutter, along the river Benamargosa, and 42.9 millimeters in Alcacen, according to data collected by the Hydroser network of the Junta de Andalucía. The mayor has pointed out that they have been warning residents for 3 days to take preventive measures, and especially not to approach the Cuatro Caminos area, or the bridge over the river, the area where the flood finally occurred. The emergency services have already sent the competent authorities to ensure that no one gets into any danger or goes out to try to save what they can. But everyone is well informed, Arcas said.
¡Socorro!
The mayor also said that the situation is complicated and explained that this is not only due to the rainfall, but also to the existence of two dams at the head of the Benamargosa River that feed the Vanula Reservoir, and that both have overflowed, dragging the excess water to the town. The Policia local made the desperate plea as the Guadalmedina River burst its banks this afternoon, sending torrents of muddy brown water into the town. Videos have already emerged of police going door to door in treacherous conditions to warn neighbors of the impending danger. According to data from Hydroser, the Guadalmedina River briefly burst its banks at 2 p.m. today, but is currently trending downwards. However, the Benamargosa River, which feeds into Valles Malaga and Torre del Mar, has also burst its banks and is surging upwards at level 3, the highest. Videos have shown seas of dried sticks and shoots flooding the streets in town after over 100 millimeters have fallen so far today.
Acaban de cerrar ahora mismo el puerto.
Spanish weather forecaster EMET raised Valencia's warning level to the maximum on Wednesday evening, after the region was hit hardest in the extreme weather that lashed the country only 2 weeks ago. The province joins Malaga in the Costa del Sol, which is already under a red weather alert, as Spain once again finds itself battling rising floodwaters after the recent flash floods destroyed homes. In the Malaga province, around 3,000 people living along the Guadalhorce River, and reportedly a further 1,100 near the Valles River, have been evacuated, while the city's main hospital is now limiting services to emergencies only after it flooded. The Costa del Sol, including popular tourist destinations like Marbella, Estepona, and Valles, is bearing the brunt of the extreme weather phenomenon known as a dana, which will see up to 7.1 inches of rain in some areas within hours. Flood warnings extend across much of southern Spain, with meteorologists cautioning that rivers could overflow and gusts of up to 74 miles per hour may worsen the situation.
¡Qué miedo!